If you're having an issue in which your washer will spin but it won't agitate, if you have a top-load machine, there's a few things to consider that may be going on. One, it may be a selection within the timer. If the timer is wearing out, that it's not telling the motor to turn and not giving you that agitation. But yet in the spin cycle, it will still go. So a timer is a definite possibility. So a top-load washer, typically the way they work is the motor's turning in one direction for agitate and a different direction for spin. So if your machine will spin but it won't agitate, it could very well be in the motor itself. It may be possible that the machine is making a humming noise, or it just does not make any sound whatsoever. So there's a good possibility that if it spins but it won't agitate, you're going to want to look at that motor. There's also the possibility that it's within the transmission itself. The transmission, if there's a problem inside, won't give you the ability to make that agitator go. The other thing that could be happening as well is you may not have a brake assembly that is holding the tub in its proper place, and that'll impact your ability to agitate, so the transmission can't go into that mode. The other thing you could possibly be seeing with the top load is the agitator, where it attaches to your transmission, may be stripped. So the transmission is doing what it should and the agitator shaft is going back and forth as it should, but where the agitator attaches, it may be stripped out, so that with a load of clothes in it and a full tub of water, that agitator is not going to move, and you're probably going to hear a little bit of a plasticky grinding sound. Otherwise, if it's not agitating, you're going to have to take a look at possibly the motor or the timer. Now in front load technology, it's a little bit different. With front load, you typically have a control board, a relay board, and a motor. The nice part about front load is the drum is being rotated either one direction or the other for agitate, and then for spin, it's being put into a full spin in one certain direction. So the way the motors are, if it will move at all in any kind of a rotation, you know it's not the motor. Whether it's for agitate or for spin, if that motor is turning, the motor is good. You don't have to even consider that. If it's not doing that agitation where it rolls your drum for a few cycles one way and a few cycles the other way, there's a very good chance that that problem is existing within the relay board. And if it's not in the relay board, it may be in your control board. You may actually need a technician in order to diagnose it, unless your display is giving you a failure code in which you can have that translated, and it should help pinpoint exactly what's taking place.